When my best friend Alex first introduced me to the dark web, I was fascinated. It felt like an entirely different world, mysterious, dangerous, and hidden from everyone else. At first, we just explored out of curiosity. I used it to learn basic coding and mess around with harmless pranks, but Alex became obsessed. 2 years later, we were still best friends, though Alex had gone much deeper. He spent hours on the dark web, digging into strange forums and secret sites. I didn't think much of it, until the morning everything changed. I woke up to a single message from Alex. "Jack, come over now. It's urgent." Something about it felt wrong. When I got to his house, I was shocked. 4 police cars were parked outside, and news crews surrounded the place. Inside, Alex's mom was crying. "Alex is missing," she sobbed. My chest tightened. Just hours ago, he'd been texting me. A detective reassured us they'd find him soon, but his tone felt hollow. I showed him the urgent message Alex sent, and he immediately asked to keep my phone for evidence. Confused and scared, I stayed to comfort Alex's parents. Eventually, I slipped away into his room, hoping to find a clue. His computer was still on, the monitor dark. When I turned it on, my stomach dropped. He was on the dark web with dozens of tabs open. Most were disturbing articles about gruesome murders, victims mutilated, burned, dissolved in acid. The photos were horrifying. As I clicked through, one article caught my eye. It was about a murder from 2 years ago, the one that had made my family move away. My heart raced. How did Alex know about that? I never told him. Then I saw his last search. It was my last name. Panic surged through me. Why would he be searching me? Did he think I was involved? Was he trying to warn me? I closed the laptop and rushed out, lying to his mom that I had to go home for dinner. Back in my room, I booted up my own computer, opened my Tor browser, and typed my last name into the search bar. At first, nothing happened, just a blank page. Then, slowly, it loaded. What appeared froze me in place. Hundreds of videos, each labeled only with dates. My gut told me not to continue. But Alex was missing, and this had to be connected. I clicked the oldest video. On screen, a woman was strapped to a chair in a dim basement. She was terrified, screaming for help. Then, 2 figures walked into frame. My blood turned cold. It was my parents. My father held a knife. My mother, a scalpel. They didn't hesitate. They cut her apart while she begged for mercy. By the end, the floor was covered in blood. I slammed my laptop shut, shaking, then forced myself to reopen it. The next video began. The same room, the same chair, another victim. That was why we'd moved 2 years ago, not because of random violence, but because my parents were the killers. I thought Alex had been accusing me of something. Now I realized he was trying to warn me. Scrolling through the list of videos, I saw one uploaded today. My hands trembled as I clicked it. The same basement appeared, but this time a man was tied to the chair, his head covered by a sack. Then my parents walked into frame. My father ripped the sack away. It was Alex. I stared at the black screen, heart pounding. Then, slowly, words began to appear in blood-red letters. "Turn around." My breath caught. I froze, every muscle locked. Behind me, a floorboard creaked. I spun around. Nothing. The room was empty. My laptop dinged again. A new video started playing, live footage of me, standing in my room, terrified. From the corner of the screen, a shadow moved closer. The camera panned, revealing my parents and a dozen masked figures behind them. My father leaned close to the lens, smiling. "Don't run, Jack. The show's just starting." Then the lights in my house went out.